Here's a method for factoring quadratics. Let me find my example here. I had an example, 2x squared minus 5x plus 2. 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 equals y. This is for factoring quadratics when there's not a 1 in front of the x squared and it's not easy to divide everything by the number in front of x squared to factor it out. Because I always want to have x squared, the coefficient just being 1. I could complete the square with this and then it would be fine to divide initially by 2 and it probably wouldn't be that difficult. But if I just want to factor, not going to be ideal if I'm dealing with fractions. So I'm going to do this slide and divide method. 2 times 2 is 4. I want the factor, so I multiply whatever the coefficient of x squared is by the constant term. Then I look for factors of 4 that add up to -5. If I couldn't find them, then I'd either have to use a quadratic formula or completing the square. It's up to you, preference, which one you find easier. But this one works because I can do -4 times -1 equals 4, and -4 plus -1 is -5. So then I put my factors down here, and whatever that number originally was in front of x, I put that underneath a fraction. And then I put my factors, -4, -1. And I'm going to solve this. I'm going to find the 0, so I'll say equals 0. If I can evenly divide, I'll do it. X minus 2, x minus 1/2 equals 0. If I had to find the factors, it would be x minus 2 and then 2x minus 1. I just divide both, or multiply both terms by 2 so that the constant there is a integer. But I want to find the solutions. I'll set each one equal to 0. The signs will just flip. It'll be x equals 2 and x equals 1/2. Those are the zeros or solutions. I will do one more. 3x squared plus x minus 2. This is, some people use, I know, the box method, the cross method. There's all kinds of methods. I like to use slide and divide. 3x squared plus x minus 2. 3x squared plus x minus 2. So equals y. 3 times 2, -2 is -6. I want the factors of -6 that add to whatever the coefficient of x is, which is +1. That's going to be 3 times -2. So I do x, and x equals 0, because I'm going to find the solutions for this. And then I put that 3 in the denominator, and I get +3 and -2. And 3 over 3 is 1, x plus 1, and then x minus 2/3. If I wanted the factors, this one would be 3x minus 2. I just multiply the x by the 3 to get that out of the denominator. But I want the solutions. The solutions are going to be x equals -1 and x equals 2/3. Those would be the two zeros of this thing. So that's slide and divide in order to factor quadratics.